Where and when should you make mistakes and spin out of control? Time now for lessons from the classroom. About 1,000,000 years ago, I took the Skip Barber Auto Racing School. Not just once, but twice. And I took it a second time because as I was driving away from the first one, I realized that to me, I had failed in the experience. The first time, I didn't fail because I spun off the track or wrecked the car. I failed because I didn't spin off the track. I played it safe the whole time. I was trying to look good, I was trying to keep it all under control, and as a result, I learned very little. I went back a second time with the intention of finding out what were the limits of the car, what were the limits of my abilities, in a safe place, surrounded by safety workers, coaches, instructors. And as a result, I found the limits. I found the limits in turn 4 when I spun. I found the limits in turn 6 when I spun. And I found the limits in turn 11 when I spun. And as a result of that, as a result of great debriefing and coaching, I learned a lot. I learned about car control. I learned about what happens at the edge, at the limits of the car's adhesion. What do you do differently? How do you control it? How do you stay in control? Now, this is not about car control. This is about learning environments. This is about what do you do when you go into a classroom? Do you stay in control? Do you try and look good? Do you try and make sure everybody thinks you got it all together? Or do you take the opportunity to learn something new by stepping outside of your comfort zone? By going into the learning zone where things are uncomfortable, where things are at the limit, right? Where maybe you fail and you learn something in the process, because that's what it's all about. And after that course, I took the opportunity to practice a lot. Snow-covered parking lots, go-kart tracks, track days. I was working on developing those skills, and those skills were put to the test when I was driving to Charlottesville, Virginia, when another car came over the concrete barrier that separated the lanes and came straight at me at very high speed. Instinct kicked in because I had learned, I had practiced, and I applied it in that moment. And I braked at the right time, I turned at the right time, I accelerated at the right time and in the right ways such that nobody got into a collision that night. Not about car control, but it's about where are you willing to give up some control and to learn some new things, to try some new things, to experiment in order to learn some new results. When you go into a classroom, when you're on a practice field, literal or figurative, what are you doing to step outside of your comfort zone and step into your learning zone? When you step out of the comfort zone in a safe place surrounded by people who can help you, that's when you learn, that's when you develop, that's when you take it to the next level. And those are the things that can help you, can help your team, can help the organization, and who knows, may even save your life.